I believe all of you know me, but if not, I'm Ron Rogers. I am proud to say I'm Eric's father. Kathy, Alicia, Dina, the grandchildren, and I thank all of you who made this possible, and especially for everyone here who have come to celebrate Eric's life. Before we end, I would like to share with you just a brief overview of Erik. Of course, this won't by any stretch of the imagination be a complete overview, but hopefully you will see an element of completeness in his life. Erik was a loving son, brother, uncle, nephew, and cousin, a loyal and passionate father, a good, passionate, and loyal friend, a dependable professional, and a music-appreciative musician. As a musician, he played clarinet, bass clarinet, guitar, flute, soprano sax, alto sax, tenor sax, and he used his voice as an instrument. He was a singer. He also really liked sports. Besides following various sporting events and teams, in the past Erik played softball, baseball, soccer, both indoor and outdoor, football, land polo, and church ball. Erik lived in a variety of places in the United States. Some of the more prominent ones were Kansas City, Chicago, New Orleans, Hollywood, and Venice Beach in California, and of course, St. Louis. And here are an example of some of the diverse activities that Erik was involved in. He was, or he did, the following. He played first base in baseball, was a goalie and a fullback in soccer, was a kicker and a punter in football. He worked as an assistant on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers television show. He was a salesman at Gap. He was a waiter at the five-star restaurant known as the Palm Restaurant in Chicago. For one entire Chicago winter, he rode his bicycle back and forth from Wrigleyville, where he lived, to the University of Illinois at Chicago, a round-trip distance of 20 miles every day. Speaking of Chicago, Erik eventually, I should say college, not college, although he was in college in Chicago, but speaking of college, Erik eventually, he literally was on the 10-year plan, earned a degree in accounting from the University of Missouri. For some of his music activities, Erik was a jazz band member. He was a lead singer and sax player in a ska band. Professionally, Erik was an accountant for 4 years with Ernst & Young, and for the past 8 years, he was the tax accountant for BT Inc., a multi-million-dollar privately owned U.S. car dealership. And I guess we should also say again, last but not least, Erik has saved at least 4 lives of being an organ donor. Wow. As Kathy and I thought about how much life Erik was able to have in his short 39 years, we now think that maybe we should sell everything we have, buy 2 Harley-Davidson motorcycles, and start living some more. Kathy and I know we will metaphorically have a hole inside of us which will never be filled. We will forever have a love for Erik that will never be exhausted. We will miss him for as long as we shall live. Erik, you are loved. And now we have one last song to conclude our celebration of Erik's life. Peter, if you would be so kind as to come back.